But it's just crazy how every goddamn body is on that motherfucking list. Like a motherfucker. What up, Jay? I'm losing. So I just ignore you.
Yeah, I move things without my hands, telekinesis. They say I'm conjuring up some demons. I need Jesus. I'm doing everything in real life that I be dreaming. Visualization and correct breathing, the missing pieces. I'm born with these abilities. Telekinesis got a lot of people question me. Telekinesis, I pour air and I can shake the trees. Aerokinesis, lights out if they bothering me. Electrokinesis, I'm tapped all in. The universe, my only friend. I remember showing my daddy cheat when I first brought the wind. Master issue levitated. When he said it disintegrated, I was there, he could not fail. Remember, we incarnated for 8 whole days. I concentrated. All my feelings went the raging. Then I went to elevate. Then I started propagating. Moving things without my hands, like objects in pop cans. Remembering who I really am. I don't come from Abraham. No, I'm not a wizard. I don't say magic words like Shazam. I just use my mind, visualize, breathe on my diaphragm. People want to demonize telepathy is prophesied. When you really doing pyro, you get fire in your eyes. Pyrokinesis is when you're freezing, when it's hot outside. I once levitated up to a fish, they swear I lost my mind. They ask me all the time, do I diet and what's my zodiac sign? How I move that sun back, depending on your bloodline. When you tapping in, you gonna see them color spectrums. Gotta use your hand as a compass and you gotta respect them. You gon' have people down, you coming that you gotta check them. Ever since I've been receiving wide, I feel like, oh, they're melting. Yeah, I move things without my hands, telekinesis. They say I'm conjuring up some demons. I need Jesus. I'm doing everything in real life that I be dreaming. Visualization and correct breathing, the missing pieces. I'm born with these abilities. Telekinesis got a lot of people question me. Telekinesis, I pour air and I can shake the trees. Aerokinesis, lights out if they bothering me. Electrokinesis.
I forgot about my airplane, y'all. It's over there in that box. What y'all got going on this rising, man? On this Friday. I mean, shit. Nigga, it's Monday. But it's always Friday when I'm at, so that's why I be saying that shit.
Chosen ones on the ride, check. Tapped in with the star, check. With crystals in my arm, check. You in the realm of the God, check. Accepted I did shit, whooping they ass and removing all them low vibrations. Stepping on business, all of the chosen ones going up in that work. Yeah, big bodies coming in, check. Got it all from within, check. Turn the volume up to 9, check. Tapped in, we abide, check. Accepted I did shit, we do that dark and heals up all that trauma we made.
I can't even see it.
Shit, tracking that abundance and turn on
That's why I got the other phone.
I do turn up my people. But the chosen ones that came out the deep hole had to sit down and blow out the ether, tap into the body, all start to eat, connected to the trees, clean up inside now, everything I need. Call back my power now, feel it come clean. Have to sit back and watch all y'all eat. Now it's our time, watch it shine like a beam. We waited patiently, had to gather up the team. My spiritual guys told me turn up the beat, so everyone here put the message on the street. Chosen was back on the mission, I shade. Riding with spirits that really don't play. Cut up your life like a
man, ain't no damn well. This ain't the layout I'm looking for. Hold on, y'all.
I've been so high like we sitting on wellness. This is the change over accepting I seal. It's bringing that karma like you gonna feel it. It's the takeover accepting I land. Bringing that karma like you gonna feel it. Positive vibes in your ass, I'm gonna miss it. I've been so high like we sitting on wellness. Chosen ones on the ride, check. Tapped in with the star, check. With crystal on my arm, check. You in the realm of the God, check. said that I did shit, whooping their ass and removing all them low vibrations. Stepping on business, all of the chosen ones going up in that work. That big butt is coming.
Alright, hold on. I got one TikTok. Don't even worry about TikTok. Hold on, I got it. Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it.
That dark and healed up all that trauma we made. Brand new addition, tracking that abundance and turned on that greatness we made. Spirit told me to just chill, cause the universe got them, showing that it's real. Put the ghosts in the bed while they whisper in the ear. Cut your whole life up, trying to come over here, make you pay sure.
Don't worry about TikTok. Don't worry about nothing.
So open your ears, you popping this shit like you want the high rank on it. So I send spirits that really don't care. It's love in that air, niggas don't care. Chop the whole bloodline, fuck out of here. I stand on the front line, chop off your head. So put that on your mind, you heard what I said. We standing on business, we covered and did it. The chosen one's winning, it's only beginning. The new earth beginnings, I said that I win. Back in our buttons, the whole earth is finished.
We check them lights, y'all. Oh, I ain't got no co-host exit, boy. I know you fucking lying. Man, this app ain't shit. This app.
Chosen ones on my ride, check. Tapped in with the star, check. With crystal on my arm, check. Moving around the bar, check. I said that I did shit, whooping they ass and removing all them low
Man.
Stepping on business.
Oh no, but I got this crazy ass layout. And then y'all know how I go live with myself. So you can see another angle. They talking about my other account ain't got no co-host access. Doing all the bullshit. I'm trying to do the screen one more time. Appreciate y'all tapping that screen.
Sit down and go after E. Tap into the vibe. We all start to eat. Connected to the earth, connected to the trees. We up inside now, everything I need. Call back my power now, feeling complete. Have to sit back and watch all y'all eat. Now it's our time, watch it shine like a beam. That way the patient had to gather up the team. My spiritual guys told me turn up the beat. So everyone here put the message on the street. Chosen ones back on your mission, I shade. Riding with spirits that really don't play. Cut up your life like a
There we go.
We so protected, we paving the way. Positive vibes on your ass, I'm a miss. I've been so high like we sit in the bell. This is a change over, set that I see it. Just bringing that karma like you gonna feel it. This the takeover, set that I land. Bringing that karma like you gonna feel it. Positive vibes on your ass, I'm a miss. I've been so high like we sit in the bell. Chosen ones on the ride, check. Tapped in with the star, check. With crystal on my arm, check. You in the round of the guard, check. I said that I did shit, whooping they ass and removing all the vibrations. Stepping on business, all of the chosen ones going up in that work. Check. Big butt is coming in, check. Got it all from a pen, check. Turn the volume off the nine, check. Tapped in, we abide, check. Accepted I made shit. We through that dark and healed up all that trauma we made and shit. Brand new addition, tracking that brothers and turned on that greatness we made. Spirit told me to just chill, cause the universe got them, showing that it's real. Ghosts in the bed while they whisper in their ear. Got your whole life up, trying to come over here, make you pay short fear. Chosen is here, we claim it this year, so open your ears. You popping this shit like you want the high rank on it. So I send spirits that really don't care. It's love in that air, niggas don't care. Chop the whole
That must be trying to come back too.
I stand on the front line, chop off your head. So put that on your mind, you heard what I said. We standing on business, we covered and did it. And chosen was winning, it's only beginning. The new earth beginnings, I said that I win. Back in our buttons, the whole earth is finished. rock a key, skull, ride horse, ride horse, ride horse, yeah, rock a key. Shining on my planet, cause I'm rock, burning up the flare, cause I'm hot, sun days on the rock, got me right, I'm connected to the last solar strike, dropping cosmic knowledge, got me cooking, travel through the mind, Akashi records, I be pulling, tap into my eye and see that bullshit they be pulling, pass away, you dying, your soul travel to the moon, had to make them stop it, but my magic, know you deal with it, ancient souls awakened, soulless beings, yeah, they feel the shit, mother guy awakened, so we awakened, now we feel this, tap into that I am, more show them who they dealing with, I had to go in and find my soul again, and once I found my soul, I had a story to tell, been here for so long, seemed like the mission was prolonged, but my soul is so strong, and this planet all along, got strength like King Kong, ready like a god, flow through the halls of the minty, with downloads came a star, I know the power's in me, but these elements hold on, ancestors standing with me, so I'm healing up the door. Ride horse, yeah. Rock a key, skull. Ride horse, yeah. Rock a key. Shining on my planet, cause I'm rock.
What's going on, Shad? Which rising?
Sun days and we'll rock, got me right. I'm connected to the last solar strike.
What up, Harley? You can learn right now. Now's your chance. You just in time. Go grab you a piece of foil paper. And you can start today. You can begin your journey today. I've been doing this for over a year, so it's not gonna look like this when you first start. But you gotta just start.
Preach the love that's waking, moving demons like I'm raiding. If they get up, look in their face, round with the things you came my place, they thought we was playing. My essence won't they land, buildings all too in their hands. No soul with this plan. My brain called me Sam, cause I'm ready to war with all of you. So what you really saying? I put this spell on all of you, remove them off my land. This ancient Egypt fitness, these bitches got us twisted, stand addicted with the spirit. The mission got us twisted, with no power and vision. Africa, that they miss me. Ancestors side with vengeance, giving them payback, making them feel it. Standing on front line with my killer. My mission is essential. Get my way and get your
mission. You're a nice little spin. Let me watch the replay. There's a delay over there on the laptop. Oh, that was nice.
Ride horse, yeah. Rock a key, skull. Ride horse, yeah. Rock a key. Shining on my planet, cause I'm rock.
Oh, Skywalker in here. Now I know the force is with me now.
Got me right. I'm connected to the last solar strike. Ride horse.
Hey, somebody had called me Anakin Stud Walker on YouTube one time. This shit had fired me. I laughed so damn hard. One of them called me Stud Nito. And one time one called me Anakin Stud Walker. I ain't heard no good ones in a minute though.
Yeah.
Then now they try to say I'm waving at it. But now all I gotta do is just this. Just
chose myself now, flexing. Yeah. Feel like I'm just floating. Yeah. Spread my wings, let me.
And I don't have to extend my arms. Like I'm telling y'all, I got to their ass. They thinking I'm doing all this shit. That's why I get on a different angle and show them I'm keeping my hand and it's going to the same spot every time when I'm doing stuff. I'm not going like this each time, reaching to the object, trying to make it move. Nah, nigga, I ain't even going nowhere. I'm just
Dripped out with my minerals and my diamonds on like that.
Yeah, shoot that shit out.
In my powers now, so they move out of my way. Tapped in with
Grand Rising Starlight.
Make sure I have my way. They know that I'm on it. Up in the rise and chewing the love. Open my eyes, I'm headed outside. Addicted to crowd and searching for love. I'm finding this bound. They know I'm on it. Up in the rise and chewing the love. Open my eyes, I'm headed outside. Addicted to crowd and searching for love. I'm finding this bound. It was the wind taking my soul to ancient places. Start to remember all these places. In these clothes, I'm having these places. Putting my faces. Now they gon' face it. Chosen ones has away and sitting in cases. We're gonna raise it, take them up off of these places. I didn't know I wasn't chosen one. Yeah. I was chosen. What's up? Chose myself now, flexing. Yeah. Feel like I'm just floating. Yeah. Spread my wings, let me angel along. Yeah. Sit down here and bring this stuff. Yeah. Chose myself now, abundance. Yeah. Feel like
I'm using my left hand more.
Sit down here and bring this stuff once again. I chose myself now, flexing on. Yeah.
I use my left hand. I use my right hand mostly on the YouTube live earlier.
Yeah.
Bad. Try it. If y'all go live on YouTube doing this shit, just be aware that the trolls are worse than the trolls on TikTok.
Yeah. Feel like I'm just floating. Yeah. Spread my wings.
Y'all already know how I feel about trolls.
Yeah. Sit down here and bring this
I love them.
Yeah. Chose myself now, abundance. Yeah. Feel like I've been attracted money. That's a win. Sit down here to bring this stuff once again.
The ugly ass trolls taste pretty good. You gotta devour them.
Yeah.
How y'all doing this rising? All the forces with y'all. Is y'all practicing? This is a good time for you to activate your abilities if you believe you can do this. It's gonna start with the fall, then we work our way up to heavier objects. Probably you can do the next thing, man. It's your time, King RJ. You just in time, man. I thought always in fall, you're gonna work your way up.
That dark and heals up all that trauma we made it. Shit. Maybe with this shit, tracking that brothers and turned all that greatness we heard. It's not through, turn on people. But the chosen ones that came out the deep hole. Had to sit down and go out the deep. Tap into the vine. We all start to eat. Connected to the earth, connected to the trees. Feet up inside now, everything I need. Call back my power now, I'm feeling complete. Had to sit back and watch all y'all eat. Now it's out of time, I just shine like a beam. We waited patiently together with the team. My spiritual guys told me turn up the beat. So everyone here put the message on the street. Chosen ones back on the mission, I shade. Riding with spirits that really don't play. Cut up your life like a samurai blade. We so protected, we paving the way. Positive eyes at your ass, how about this? I've been so high like we sitting on gas. This is the change of a second I seal it. Bringing that karma like we gonna feel it. This the takeover second I land. Bringing that karma like we gonna feel it. Positive vibes at your ass, I'm a listen. I've been so high like we sitting on buildings. Chosen ones on the ride, check.
It's funny how when it be next to another object, you don't want to move because it be other object be like soaking the energy up too. I'm just knowing once I did it the first time, and I knew that I could do it. I just went with that confidence. And just went with that. But y'all see it in my mind what I'm doing and do it.
Yo, this is crazy because I was just doing this yesterday with the pinwheel. You know the ones that we place on the little and try to make it do a 360 or whatever?
Yeah.
I was doing that yesterday. So I'm trying to see like how to really get this done because I don't know how to do the push and the pull like how you doing right now. I don't know how to do that right now. I just know how to do like really just know how to make it spin. And I was doing like some chi exercises yesterday too to try to get my energy flowing as well with the body because I feel like you can't really do this stuff without really meditating and doing the breath work and stuff like that first. So I had to clear that out first.
I wouldn't say because I don't want that stuff is very important. You are correct, but I don't want you to say that you gotta do that first to the point where you don't never want to start until you feel like you're ready or something. Like, cause when I saw a dude doing it before I studied anything or knew anything, I just got I got a sticky note, and what I do a sticky note or a bottle, whatever I got first, it moved. I thought it was the air at first, and so I didn't do it for a while. When I did it again, the shit started moving, and at first I thought it was the air, but then I started doing my research. I thought I was fucking tripping. The shit was moving. And I'm like, but my mind, it's the programming we gotta fight that tells us it's the air, tells us it's not possible. It only happens in the movies. But I've been doing it for over a year. So that's why I'm
it gets better like training and stuff like that, would you say?
Yeah, the more you do it, just like a muscle. And you start out with the foil because it's light. And I always use the analogy to a bodybuilder. When they first start lifting weights, they start off with light weights. They don't start just benching or even curling 20-pound, 30-pound, 50-pound dumbbells.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna work your way up. And so I'll say like this, if this was a 5-pound weight, this maybe it'll be a 20-pound weight, then the can will be 25, then a cup, just the higher. This is my little thing. Well, the can will be higher because I can't knock the can over yet, but I can make it roll. But these objects they seem light because we lift them up and they're light. But when you're moving it without touching it, you're moving using your energy. This shit is heavy. You know what I'm saying?
I just gotta see how you moving it. Like, how is you? And that shit is the hardest part because I know how to spin it, but that pushing it, I need to learn how to do that.
The energy is coming from your palms of your hands and the tips of your fingertips.
Okay.
That's why I can make a little grab like this. It's just however you picture yourself grabbing, because I couldn't pull it at first. I used to just sit here for hours. Well, I practiced on and off for hours, just trying to grab it. And then that bitch, when I started grabbing and connected, that bitch started coming to me. So
you did this out the blue one day? You just noticed that you could do it?
No, I saw a guy doing it.
Oh, okay. And he was like, let me practice.
He was like this. Because all it is us doing this and we activate one another. That's why they suppress these type of lives. They don't want us activating one another and showing
people this stuff.
Activated, because he activated me to the point where I got curious and tried it. And then actually look at the science. It's physics. It's quantum physics. Like I just said, I always say, we are entangled with one another on a subatomic level. We're made of the protons, neutrons, electrons, the same elements, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, the same shit that God, universe, source formed the heavens with is in us as well. So on a subatomic level, we are connected. And so with these objects, because I'm connected to these objects, because I touch them all the time. So we are entangled. So in the any effect on one object affects the other object because we are entangled. It's energy. I'm using my energy. I'm using the energy from my body. And that's why we use our hands. People say the definition is telekinesis, moving things without touching them. It didn't say you can't use your hands. You know what I'm saying? It means you moving at a distance. And I'm moving the energy from my body using my hands to do it. And when I get to the point where I ain't got to use my hand, I ain't going to use my hands. But that's all it is. I just encourage you to grab some foil paper if you got time right now and just do it.
Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm trying to make it spin first, and then I'm gonna start doing the pulling. I'm watching you first, see how you doing it.
Yeah, I started out. It comes from your fingers and your palms, so you can go like this at it, like that, or you can just push at it like 11 from Stranger Things. They showing us shit because they know what we can do, and they showing us that as if it's fiction, and people think it's not real. When they see somebody like us doing, they think we up here bullshitting and just trying to scam somebody. That's what's up, Dark Sage. And so you see, he 4 years in, so it gets to a point where you don't have to use your hands as much.
Yeah, I do it with my head too. Like I can spin it with just looking at it, but I can't move that shit. But I can't move it at all. Like pushing it yet. I'm trying to figure out how to do that. I know it's connected to chi energy, and imagining some energy coming out our hands to move it. I guess.
You don't want to overthink it to where you talk yourself out of it. Because the more you do it, you're gonna be curious. You're gonna want to discover the science and the physical shit behind it, the spirituality behind it. You're gonna look up all that. You're gonna look up all the monks that do it. Because they don't have a problem when the monks do it, but when they see a nigga doing it, it's a fucking scam.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I come from YouTube, my YouTube over there, and they be talking all kinds of shit, saying it's a scam, trying to swindle people. I'm not asking you for no fucking money. I can't even monetize the video because I'm playing music. So what the fuck am I getting out of this? You launch
exactly.
Out of his head. First thing, you launch out of his head. I use my hair to move shit too. Swinging my damn head at it, like Sindel from Mortal Kombat.
Yep.
Or Medusa.
They say the dreads was the Medusa had dreadlocks. It wasn't snakes.
Yeah.
Her hair is actually really powerful. It's antennas.
Let me show you. I ain't did it in a minute.
Where the heck is my? I'm gonna take this downstairs and try to push this shit with you.
Yeah, do it while you online with somebody who doing it. Y'all in the chat watching, y'all do it too, man. Give it a shot. Start getting dizzy after a couple shots. I mean, couple swings. But yeah, our hair is very much alive and holds energy. I know. When it's time for a retwist, my head be itching because it be like, "Come on now." I know you ain't got no hair, Dark Sage. Shit. Man, Mr. Marshall, me and the object are entangled. So I ain't at this point, I ain't gotta really say nothing. It already know what's going on. I mean, but in my mind, when I first started, I was seeing the object do what I wanted it to do. I had to picture them. I had to use my imagination, had to visualize what I wanted to do. Because that's the only way you're going to convince yourself and go against the program, and they can try to convince you that this shit is not real. But you just lying to yourself. You delusional. You crazy. Then other people come to tell you that you crazy too. You'll discourage yourself. The same way I just told him. I don't know if you was in here saying what I told King RJ. If you in here, if you got time, go get a piece of foil paper right now and begin. Start your journey now. I've been doing this for over a year, so you're not gonna move it like I'm moving it. And then when you do start doing it, you still not gonna do it like me. You're gonna do it like you. But you just know, you just see that I can do it, and you know it's possible. That's my purpose for posting up on these lives like this. But you see, but I always say the force flows through us all, but not all are able to wield it because some people just can't do it, and they get mad at us, acting like we done lied to them. Like, man, it ain't my fault. The fuck. You have to apply. You have to put the work in. I used to do this shit for hours. When I first started, hours and hours and hours out the day. Overnight, all night. Hey, baby. You up? What you doing? Hold up. Wait a minute. Wait. Hold up, y'all. What you doing? Okay. Hey.
Broken horse making $1 million lunch and pants. I'm from a neighborhood where niggas' attitude is for the dead. When niggas only dreamers about and stuck with shit they never had. But all they end up with is 2 baby mamas in a jet. Wearing bags while the neighbors pants, hoping it double fast. Real with your rent money, fuck it up your ass. Potato mash, I'm from the past. Fuck up shooting head, it ain't no friendly bag. Stress away to evil, now he hitting his homeboys for cash. No match, just setting up scenes. He got an epic class. Nigga get raw with you and act mad, then go and count your cash. Shit sad, make you wish murder was an Apple iPad. Download and press one button and kill your roach ass. My little nigga got 3 stripes, he ain't taking no flags. Ever put the tough nigga, made him tell jokes like Sinbad. Walked around your enemies, hood strapped like Jim Pass. Caught everything, got it and then smashed on that bitch ass. Her buddy got killed for his hoe. He loved that bitch ass, she was fucking on his partner, he fought him and then got shit bagged. Doctor said that he was gonna make it. He had a good chance, but then his kidney failed and he died and his bitch still playing. I just seen the bitch with Lou Williams and he a 6 man. These hoes will do whatever for dick, shoes, and a suntan. Bitches trying to be booed up. I'm thinking boot in before I let a hoe wipe me. I'll sell food cans. Your big homie a busty and buys joints from a shoe stand. He think making shirts for the hood is a genius new plan. I need to put y'all money together and get him a new band. If he ever play with me, I'ma tan his face with a new head. The law's getting hot in the city. This bitch like Sudan. You can't play no game with them bitches. They shoot with 2 hands. My people yelling peace and no violence. They show with 2 hands. When you wake up in the morning, there's another one on the newsstand. My partner cut his monitor off. He got a new stance. Parole on 50% of his time. Skip to my loot dance. Niggas saying fuck a blue one. Let's take the blue chance. Nowadays, niggas do whatever for stacks of blue bands. Niggas ready to give up their mama to have a blue hand. The shit that niggas will do for a 20 will make you puke, man. Sad, but it's true, man. Gotta clean the table when you chew, man. Cause crumbs have brought the evil out of you, man. They say to do you dirt by you lonely, that's hard to do, man. Cause pressure always easier felt when done by 2, man. But every time you put on a nigga, he turn to Suzanne, a bitch in male clothes, then the street shit is broken. Everybody want all the smoke. This shit's a joke, man. They tell her who can burn in your chest and this blood you choking. You never politics in the hood. You're not a spokesman, so stop telling these rappers they good when they do shows, man. Pull up to the flies they own and left the door, man. Make a nigga say cheese and shake the room with some whoop ass.
I gotta get. I'm still here, y'all. You doing it, King RJ?
What you say?
I said you doing it.
Yeah, I'm doing it now. I'm doing it.
Okay, I'm finna get. I'm still here. My baby just woke up. Forgive us some fruit.
Okay. I just got some fruit too. That's crazy.
Yeah, my baby has a great diet. Her diet is better than mine because I didn't know no better up until a few years ago. And she's 3, so luckily when I had her, I knew better. So
that's good.
Yeah. Because a lot of the things that they say that a generation of curses, like or genetic, like high blood pressure, diabetes and shit. It's from bad eating habits.
Literally. And us not doing cleanses and herbs.
Mm-hmm. So it's like we change our eating habits, our health would improve drastically. I know it's hard though. I know it's hard to pick up a apple instead of a daily cake. You gotta get there. Fast food is the first thing that everybody need to let go.
Facts.
Let that shit go, y'all.
That shit is bad for us.
McDonald's, all that shit, let it go. You can fix your own goddamn McDonald's at home, man. If you want a burger that goddamn bad. It's the fact that I couldn't do it no more to my body because I knew it wasn't real food. And so like, well, what the fuck is my body doing with this fake ass shit? The best it can. Mm-hmm. Shit. But it's gonna make our body expire much quicker than what the plan was. So that's the kicker. You're gonna expire much quicker than what you should. The vessel don't have ailments it shouldn't have. Mm-hmm. All this medicine they give us, it comes from the plants that the earth already gives us. So that lets me know that the earth provides everything that we already
everything. We own everything. They making us pay for shit that should be free.
Yeah. And that, man, we in the store buying fruit. We can grow our own goddamn fruit. Yeah. But you know, it's just how we've been conditioned to be. You know, our ancestors had farmland. Yeah, we had farmland and shit. We grew our own shit. They only went to the market to get like maybe some flour or some shit. But other than that, they had everything. Made your own soap, deodorant, all that. They stopped. We was too independent for them.
That's what they hated.
Hell yeah.
Oh God, they needed some way to get our energy. Man. So they created money.
Major motherfucking facts. I was doing what you said. And then they have us funding their bullshit. I was going on the rant earlier because, you know, this whole Epstein file shit, all the companies that's on there are companies like Walmart and other shit, like Chuck E. Cheese, the Life Touch people that take photos of children. All these people that we give our money, our energy to, and it's help funding their bullshit. They run the government, and these Epstein people was running the whole crackhead operation. Like they crackheads basically. What the fuck they is? The way they be acting. They gotta wake up every day and go get it. We see crackheads up early in the morning, don't we?
Yeah.
Doing crackhead shit for money, trying to get their next fix to the point where they'll become devoid of all morals and still help snatch children just to get money for drugs. And that's who they use. They use motherfucking crackheads of the community to help steal these children. Almost a million.
That's crazy.
Yeah, almost 1 million children go missing every year. How is that fucking possible?
I'll be saying the same shit.
The technology that we have. I use the same example when Jonathan Majors began chased by his white lady. They had every goddamn angle on the CCTV footage. A couple blocks, they saw him run from the car to out the frame. So you can't tell me that you can't pinpoint the point to where a kidnapper snatches a child and then hops in the car and hops on the freeway. You can't tell me you can't do that. Mm-hmm. You don't want to do that. You don't care. There should be more Amber Alerts going off with those numbers. We get an Amber Alert maybe once a month, maybe.
That's crazy, folks. That is crazy. I just noticed that.
Yeah. All those children, the numbers don't add up. All those children missing. Why isn't our phone always going off? We just get one And I was with a taxi driver one day. He was like, those usually go off because someone is stealing their child back from the system, from CPS. So you mean you only alert, because it usually go off and they all have the same last name. So how is he stealing his child? Or how is she stealing her own child? Then they got it back from CPS type shit. And they really want that one back. But nope. You know what I'm saying? The system is fucked up.
Like a motherfucker.
But that's where we come in. That's what us high vibe, enlightened motherfuckers come in.
Yeah. These abilities finna start getting more and more unlocked, more active. In a minute, we finna start moving other shit, and that's what we really finna start taking this planet back from these motherfuckers.
What's going on, y'all? I'll be right back for the run this right upstairs.
All right.
Right. I need your ball paper scraper. Grand Rising.
I'm trying to get this shit to spin, man. Why is it not spinning? It should be taking a minute to get this shit to spin.
Yeah, you right, Miss. I know it, dude. You gotta don't try to force it. That's facts, Valari. You can't have no breadcrumbs without no bread. The shit came from somewhere. But now we see how they operate. They put out real information, and they also put out misinformation. They mix the lie in with the truth to continue to confuse us. Like, especially with this AI shit. People don't be knowing the shit be AI or real.
Mm-hmm. They fucked us up with that.
Yep. You gotta have an eye for the AI. A lot of the doggone commercials that I see on YouTube ads aren't even real people. Those commercials, they fucking AI people. It's the way the AI talks. It's the cadence of their voice, the tone. It just sounds soulless. You know, it ain't no energy signature there. So you know it's not fucking real. Now, I didn't see what was going on in Africa. But yeah, Marsh, they've been telling people about the Epstein shit, and people just want to live in ignorance. Cause that list came out and people still ain't mad enough. Because like their favorite artists are on that motherfucker. And all their favorite places they love to go spend their money at is on that motherfucker. And the dude is man used to always say, to whom you give your time is to whom you give your power. I mean, I'm sorry, to whom you give your money is to whom you give your power. And that's how they want our money. And that money ain't even really worth shit. Because we are the fucking currency. How the hell we on this earth living, supposed to be living for free, but we paying for water and lights, and that shit is free.
Right.
The shit outside in the ocean. The shit outside is dammed up. We got spring water. They could, man, it's crazy. You got springs, water that come from rocks, and it be fresh. Earth provides. And I remember at one point a while ago, the Sunny was selling water, but on the side, it said in little words, tap water. So they were just selling us water from their fucking sink. And because nobody said anything, I think it was Aquafina. It was Aquafina with that shit. I don't know nobody remember that shit. That's why I only drink. The best I can do without going to that filter thing in the store is to get some Ozarka spring water because I live in Texas. So it's 100% spring water from Texas, they say. But the damn sure don't say tap water. Then I saw a little study, a little scientific experiment to where they had different types of water in these cups, and they put a substance in there to determine, I guess, how maybe acidic it was because like you ever drink a lot, you keep drinking water, you keep getting thirsty and thirsty.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
So,
water. We shouldn't be. It should be like fruits and watermelon. That should actually like give us
all the hydration we need.
Yeah, they lied to us about everything. Gave us truth within lies.
Like the main water that was like the most bluest was the goddamn Great Value Walmart water. So I don't buy anything, you know what I'm saying? Anything Great Value that Walmart has is cheap for a fucking reason.
Walmart is terrible.
They were selling us premium meat. Nobody wanted to believe that shit. But how the fuck is McDonald's serving 1 million people a day? Where the fuck are all them cows coming from?
Where all the meat coming from? Exactly. They ain't getting all that shit from just fucking cows and shit. That's straight humans.
Straight. Yeah. What up, Kyle Fan? Fucking straight bullshit because I worked at not Walmart, at McDonald's a long time ago. And before I even had my spiritual awakening, knew anything, I stopped eating at McDonald's because I worked there and I seen how the food was. It was goddamn patty. They went to go get the meat box out the freezer, but dude had dropped the patty out the box. That bitch hit the floor, and that bitch was just wearing like a hockey puck. It was hard as fuck. Yeah, I'm like, that's not normal for
a patty to do that.
Yeah, meat not supposed to bounce like that. It was like a fucking hockey puck. It was just flapping on the floor. Clack, 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 clack. I'm like, yeah, wow. Whatever. I ain't know what it was then, but now I know. My higher self was like, you better stop. Don't eat no more goddamn burgers from this motherfucking joint. That's what myself told me.
That shit is bad, boy. I swear to God. I can't fuck with it.
No, I see. I don't eat that shit. Try to go with the chop.
Grand Rising, how are you?
How you doing?
I'm great. I seen this and I was like, "Ooh, I need to make a connection because I've been wanting to do this. Like, my spirit has been wanting to do this. I've been able to do so many other things. I just want to be able to do this too. But look, in regards to, there was a thing on Cracker Barrel in Instagram. A woman went to go apply for a job. And when she went to go apply, she came a long way. So she went back in to use the bathroom to leave. But she noticed, she called her mom. She said, "Ma, they asking me about if I'm a blood donor or if I'm an organ donor or something or the other." And she said, "I think that's kind of weird for a job position." She went missing. Her mother called. They found her 900 miles away going to the distributor warehouse where they put the ground meat for McDonald's.
That's a goddamn fucking shame. What was the
They
goddamn...
found her wrapped up in tape and duct tape and bound and everything.
What was
Ready to go into that chop shop. Huh?
What was that job position?
I don't know, but I will never work for Cracker Barrel. No, thank you.
The Cracker Barrel restaurant?
Yep.
You know what? I think Cracker Barrel
in Detroit.
Huh?
In Detroit.
The Cracker Barrel probably on the goddamn Epstein list too. The Cracker Barrel. Bad for country.
I've been saying for years that McDonald's is human meat. I don't believe it. I don't believe that's anything that's edible.
Yes, baby. Blackberries. Mama, I need the pencil. Okay. That's a good idea. But yo, you said you've been wanting to do this?
Oh, I've been wanting to. Like, I have other little things and stuff. I was one of those to put it mildly, them pull-out kids that they had in the school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gate program.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So what I found out is that they've been active since 1973 through another name, and they was very much affiliated through that. And now, if you look up Noetic Institute, what is it? Institute of Noetic Sciences. Give that a look.
No fuck about it. Got some goddamn institute or something. Oh, we just want to help the children. Why you want to single motherfuckers out for in the first place? Why y'all always looking for something?
Look up Institute of Noetic Sciences. They've been around since 1973. They are the ones they're trying to make it mainstream. So what they did is that they took a bunch of people that have extra talents, and they took a bunch of people that are, humdrum, and they're saying that telekinesis, telepathic abilities, all these other things cannot be proven or disproven based on that. So when you go to the Institute of Noetic Science, you can take a test there. When you take that test, they test you for remote viewing. They test you for what you can see, how accurately you can see it. If you're connected.
That's cool.
Can you do it with new foil? Can she do it with new foil? I'm sure she could do it with new foil. So what it also tests you with your somatic things.
Where's that? Oh, okay. Let me see. Yeah, I can do it with new foil.
Yeah, I want to be able to learn to do it, period. Could you explain how you're doing that?
Yeah. I don't have it before though, man, but I can do it. What do I have? I ain't been fucking with. I ain't got no new foil.
So, do you know? Could you explain the feeling that you're intending when you push forward?
Let me see. Is there a feeling? Well, sometimes I when I first started, I'm the kind of person, I really don't feel shit all the time. But there are people, they see me doing this, they can see the energy. So it's those people who are more sensitive to the energy can feel and see more. It was just for my analytical mind, it had to be unknown. I knew what I was doing was real because when I first did it, I thought it was the air. But when I first had the energy connection, I felt that energy leave the palm of my hand and make that object, and that object rocked. I knew that for a fact that wasn't the fucking wind, it was me. So I took that little knowing and continued to practice. And I set my intention on it. I just, it don't matter how long it takes you to keep, like now, when I plan get it, it moves. But at first, I kept doing it, that bitch wasn't going nowhere. It wouldn't do shit. You know what I'm saying? It'll rock a little bit. This damn show wasn't going nowhere. That's a piece of candy. But the more you practice, it's like you're working out.
Can you do something that is not metal?
Well, this is, I know aluminum is a form of a metal, but it's not a metal. People want to say it's magnetic.
Right, I understand. No, I'm not saying it's magnetism.
I'm just saying.
Could you do it with a plastic bottle?
Yeah. That's the next that's usually the next thing people work up to. And these objects are empty
because this is, I'm trying to help this guy so that you can disprove him.
So it's just exercise and energy permission to just move anything?
Yes.
I guess. But these I can like I said, when I first started, I just wasn't really doing anything. But you gotta keep working at it because even though these objects are heavy, are light and empty, and easy to lift up, they are hard to move with just using energy. So this shit is heavy.
All right.
There you go. There you go. That's it. Exactly. There we go. Wonderfully done. That's amazing. There you go.
Yeah, you work your way up to this shit. And you don't have to be so close anymore. You have to be close up on it. But you ain't gotta be that close no more. You ain't gotta swing so hard. But you just gotta get there.
Okay, that's good, Mr. Marshall. You see, how about, can you feel what's I'm trying to ask this gently. Can you feel when a person is approaching you?
Man, I wake up out my sleep. But I do that because I don't know if that's a military thing or what, but I do. Because I am what people would say, which I am energetically tapped in. So I can tap into people's emotions, not on purpose all the time, but usually when you have like I said, we have an auric field. When somebody come around you, your field interact with that motherfucking person.
You feel that, don't you?
So
that's what. Okay, I'm not trying to poke around. I'm being gentle.
It's fine. I can tell when somebody's trolling, when somebody's being genuine with their question. You're fine.
Right. But I'm also trying to respect your space. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because in order to be able to ask, I have to push.
I got you. I appreciate
so I'm trying to push without being invasive.
Yeah. But this shit here is this is not anything new either. It's ancient. It's just that it's coming back because people we are remembering who we are, who we were, who our ancestors were. So we probably had some granddaddies and grandmamas that was doing this shit. They just couldn't tell nobody because they disconnected. The family is disconnected in the first place, so we didn't even communicate with our people.
So when I was a kid in Puerto Rico, I seen a lot of things, right?
Mm-hmm.
I seen someone turn. This is before you would set a VCR. I'm showing my gray hairs, ain't I? This is before you set a VCR. I see no homeboy turn the VCR on, off, back on. He said, I'm going to turn 2 lights on. He turned 2 lights on, then turned it off again, then turned the TV back on. And I was sitting right in front of him. I had both the controls.
Yeah. There's some people who can do that.
And I was like, okay. And I also seen, what is this? These yellow lights that like move, orbs.
Where?
When you see like these yellow lights floating around and stuff, like I think they're called orbs.
Yeah, orbs. Yeah.
I have a little bit of an accent with some words. I'm sorry.
No, I got this. I don't know what's going on with my ear, but I had to put a piece of tissue in there, so I'm not listening well. It's not your fault. Yeah, I had to put. It had to clog. It's already clogged in the first place. So I just put a piece of tissue in there to help. I don't know what the hell going on.
Are you getting ear infections?
I'm not. Shit, I don't know. I don't want that.
No, you don't. You don't have to receive it either. So just you can take a little Q-tip. You dip a very little bit of it in the, just moisten it gently in peroxide. Then put that in your ear. Swab that in.
Okay. What up, Frequency Weaver?
Oh.
Okay, I got my good ear listening now.
Okay, good. So I used to see the orbs in that man's house, the one that and he had claimed to be abducted by aliens and had been told me his story on what they did to him. And then I would sit there and I would see the little orbs in his house jumping. And I'm like, okay. So I went to go touch it and it moved. Every time I went to touch it moved. And I was the one that was bold enough. But then a few years later, when I went back and I looked in the sky, I seen in that whole sector, there was about 20, I'm going to say stars, for lack of better words, in that immediate region. I waited 15 minutes. I went to go look back. The scar was black as coal. Nothing was there. So they was kind of monitoring that area.
Did anybody?
I seen them do that in India. Huh?
Do you be the only one who can see the orbs when they're around?
I was one of the few, and afterwards, the man went and he lost his mind. They don't know where he went, supposedly, and the mother died. So there was nobody else to remember that legacy but me.
Oh man. Okay. Yep. Some people don't know, and they genuinely do not know that there's more to this world than what they're seeing with their physical eyes. So when somebody doing something that seems supposed to be impossible, they fucking lose it. They fucking brain short circuit. I mainly do this online. I mainly get attacked and bullied and harassed for this. You know what I'm saying? Small percentage of people who really want to do it and who really are encouraging. I'm talking about especially on YouTube. Trolls are bad on TikTok too. But on YouTube, they fucking horrible. It's like every last one of them. Some of them be bots, but some of them be real people. And that's what's disturbing. I'm like, you a real person in here. And I got on their ass today. I'm like, y'all worried about me moving styrofoam, but your president is a motherfucking pedophile type shit. You worried about the wrong shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, is there children in your neighborhood going missing in the night while they laying up in their mama house, being a nuisance to her? It's children that going missing in the middle of the night, or even in the daytime. You read about me moving styrofoam. That's the wrong shit.
Did you see that woman that she was she went to McDonald's even though she wasn't supposed to? She got chicken nuggets, thinking it was the easier out, for her kids. And her daughter was like, oh, mommy. And she said, what? And she spit a tooth out into her mouth. And she said, oh, baby, you lost your tooth. And she said, huh? And she looked and she's like, that's not her tooth. She said that wasn't her tooth. It was, yep.
I believe it. It sounds too shit. And you tell somebody some shit like that, it sounds unbelievable.
She brought it to the I think she said she brought it to the police department. I was like,
right.
You should have had it taken to a lab instead.
Man, to see who though, there ain't no telling. You thinking that you giving it to the police? They probably was supposed to have did that. Well, I'm sure they did. I'm sure they had to run the case up to a superior officer and it disappeared somewhere. They told one of the little NPC cops who got the report, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Let it go, Johnson.
Oh, it's in the system, and because of privacy information for the potential victims, we can't give no information. I could hear it right now in my mind.
Yeah. Y'all don't care. Cause y'all already know. Or it could have been an employees too. Shit like that. They find something to say. But then
I see you, King.
But they tell us they do this shit in the movies. They tell us on these TV shows. And sometimes they come out and blatantly just say, well, we so desensitized to certain shit, and we don't react to it. We don't have the proper reaction to atrocities because we witness it all the time.
That's because I forgot what it's called, but it's something exhaustion. It's a mental it's what happens. Our nervous system doesn't understand how to deal with so much overwhelm that the only way we can regulate is to exhaust ourselves. They exhaust us, and when that happens, we can't react the way that we want to. Had this been in the 60s or 70s or 80s, they would have rioted and burnt everything down. But due to the fact that we've been through what we've been through,
they would have burned Walmart down.
Everything, but the fact that we've been through what we've been through, we get exhausted. We don't have the capacity. They're overflowing us emotionally, psychologically, neurologically, everything. Our whole nervous system's putting fear on us all the time, fear mongering, and we're not able to do what we have to do in order to be able to regulate. A lot of us still don't know how to regulate. A lot of us don't know how to sit down and breathe, especially when you process the information. You wind up having that train wreck symptom. You don't want to see it, but you have to see it in order to be able to get closure and understand what the hell you're seeing. And once you see it, you traumatize yourself, then you don't know how to regulate.
This shit's been systematically set in place to do us like this for generations. They've been working on our ass.
And every single pregnancy is 3 generations ahead of trauma. Every seed you have, you're pregnant of your daughter's ovaries are in you, and her ovaries are producing, and that generation is having to deal with the same thing. That's why they're able to keep us under their thumb in that way with the nervous system.
That's facts. The nervous system is very important. That's how we receive a lot of our information from the spirit. So they fuck that up. They gonna jam our signal up all the time.
Exactly, and that's why they feel the need to imprint on us so hard. So, if you have the ability to feel the energy through a phone per se, like if you put it on a scale and you're able to pull it and you change it by 1 gram per se, do you think you have the potential to do this? Because the closest that I've come to that was feeling the magnetic field of a phone, the EMF, and also being able to kind of wiggle a balloon. I didn't try with anything metal.
Right.
The balloon too, I thought it was static. I wet my hands, I wet the balloon, and I live in a very humid state, and I still was able to wiggle it back and forth.
Right. But what was your question? Would I be able to do what and how?
In theory, not would you, but like would one be able to do it with a balloon if the balloon was wet and you touched it with wet hands and you was able to wiggle it energy back and forth. Does that sound like it's potential?
Yeah, you don't even.
Because I want to be like you when I grow up.
It don't even matter if your hands. It don't even matter if your hands are wet. I don't think that'll make a difference. Because like I say, it's just watch this. All right. Now the fall is going to move. You know it's behind this Bible. You know what I'm saying? It's not.
Oh my goodness. Okay, you're right. 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 Watch. Okay, there you go.
It's energy. Because what if it was the wind?
Yes.
It would just stop at the book. And also because I'm entangled with this object, I know it's back here. It's gonna do what I reading. I don't want to say I'm commanding the object. I'm just entangled with it. It knows what I want. Right. It's hard to say. Because me saying I command is implying I'm I don't know. I don't like that energy of commanding shit.
There you go. Yeah, yes, absolutely. Okay. So, due to the fact that you're able to do that with the Bible, you're also able to feel energy and energetic forces within your circumference of people that are outside of your door and outside your vicinity. You can feel people coming to you. Yeah. And you can feel your whole energetic field is expanded.
Yeah, especially whenever, even because we live in apartments, we be interacting with our neighbors' energy field, unknown to us.
Absolutely. Yep. Her energy field, I'm not sure, but I know that it's got to be probably double or triple mine. I would say probably 900 meters.
All I know is I also can you can move. I can move these things by expanding my energy field by flexing.
Hey, I'll be right back, y'all.
All right.
Yeah. So I would say her energy field is probably 900 meters or more. But I could be wrong because look at how well she does all this.
I don't even know how far 900 meters to go out.
Oh, 900 meters. Well, 300 meters is a football field. Okay. So I said 3 football fields based on the way I am discerning how far you push that based on your capacity. But I mean, that's just a very light estimate.
Okay.
Pay my autism no mind.
How long? But as far as me moving objects, the possibilities are endless. There are people who've been doing this for way longer than me. There's a guy in the chat. He's doing it for 4 years. He said he ain't really got to use his hands as much. There's another guy. His name's Tyrone Wade on Instagram. He moves like shopping carts. You know what I'm saying? Also aerokinesis. You go outside and control the wind to move. Use the wind to move objects.
I've seen that. I would love that. When I was little, I remember I used to go and walk, and in my mind, pretend to make air spin. But then I think somebody said, you're not doing that, right? And I'm like, huh? Tyrone Wade, I found him, I think.
People always gonna have to about what you're doing. What be killing me is that they usually can't even do what you're doing, period. You can't come in and critique something that somebody's doing and your ass can't even fucking do it. That's crazy.
Yeah, but I mean, but I was a kid, and I guess I was supposed to have been not be able to do things or not be able to, like when you're a kid, they're like, even one time I went into a place and I heard something say, leave there. And when I look back, because I heard it say, leave there, in my mind's eye, I heard that. The pastor looked at me in the face and told me, you don't hear anything. Nobody's talking to you.
Mm-hmm. Just gaslighting the fuck at you.
Right.
Making you
right.
Making you feel like you crazy.
Yep.
Knowing damn well you telling the truth. They love assigning entities to you when you're a child. That's how they get you when you're innocent. When you're still developing. They can try to cap you off right there. And they got you fucked up. Especially these people who be in these positions of like pastors, priests, school teachers, they usually be the ones that's harming children the most because they allow themselves to be possessed by entities that will do such things. Because no normal human would want to harm an innocent child. You don't look at a child and think, "Oh, I can't. I'm finna get all that blood. I'm finna get them organs. I'm finna enjoy that flesh." And I'm being graphic because this is the reality of the shit. Don't want a demon, a demonic entity, an alien entity will look at a child and think that. So we have to protect our children from these motherfucking entities. We too busy being asleep.
Oh no, but then if you protect them, if you homeschool them and all that other stuff, you're considered overbearing, overprotective, overzealous, doing the most, not socializing them, not letting them make normal friends, not letting you're a bad parent. Yeah.
My baby got cousins. Them her friends right there. She ain't got associate with nobody outside the tribe. We used to be in tribes anyway. Not that we ain't fuck with nobody, but we all was together as one anyway. So we didn't really fuck with nobody on the outside. We was all we needed in the tribe. So what the fuck?
Wait. The spiritual life. I've seen a humanoid shadow standing in the middle. Oh, those are shadow people. Those are shadow people. You're not used to shadow people?
Yeah, man, that shit exists. We are not occupying. We are occupying this plane, this physical plane, but we are not in this.
You're not here alone. Absolutely.
There are other.
You're not in this place alone. You are never alone.
You just can't see them. Even your ancestors are one of those beings. They stand with you. Your ancestors, your spirit team, whomever. They always around. They be in here with me, watching me do this shit. Because sometimes the energy be so high sometimes, I keep looking off trying to feel like somebody be in here.
And someone do be in there because there are studies shown that humans, 98% of the time, I think it was, or 90-something%, when a human being closes their eyes and they feel somebody watching them, 90-something% sure that they're being watched. It's very high accuracy. So just because you can't see them with your flesh and blood does not mean that they're not there in that realm. Because look, take that test, make you a little account, go on to the Institute of Noetic Science, do their test to see about the not astral projection, the remote viewing. And you'll be able to see for yourself how good you're able to discern all these other things. One test I did was I kept seeing a train. I kept seeing a train. But when they revealed the image for me, what it was a hallway with with pillars on each side, then a divided area, then another hallway beyond that one with the divided area, and it was repetitive, like 7 hallways straight down in a row. Tell me how that's not similar to a train.
It is. You would think of you going from train car to train car.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, What you want?
This is house.
What? Yeah, and even if the government telling us they do things like experiment with remote viewing, telekinesis, and astral projection, must mean there's something worth it. Look, if they thought it was worth looking into, to where they directed funds into some research, this shit has to be some validity to it. Why would they waste their time, money, energy, efforts, and their agents and resources and people for some bullshit? There's something to
And
it.
over 50 years that they're doing it? Over 50 years, 52 years that they've been doing it, and it's going to be fake?
Yeah, it's not real. We just we found out. We concluded it's a bunch of bullshit. After 52 years,
Right. Yet it's 52 years and it's still going strong.
Get your ass.
Okay.
We still
Even though they closed
we don't know yet.
the gateway. Even though they closed the gateway, they kept the other branch of it open, which was the original of it, which is the Institute of Noetic Science. Still the same thing, and it's still going. It's still alive. It's still valid. So how are you going to tell me that this does not exist if it's still active?
Just by telling us that and us having to believe it and not looking into it our own self no more. Just believe what they just tell the public this. They'll believe anything. When they get these
They were like, oh no, their favorite term. Oh no, that's woo. That's woo. That's the laziest response you can say. Oh, that's woo.
Come on.
I just want to.
Hello, how y'all doing?
We good, man. How you doing? Come on.
I'm doing good.
Come on. Let's go upstairs and finish eating your breakfast, though. Then you come down, okay? Yeah. Yeah. There you go. I'll be done in a little bit, okay? Finish eating your breakfast. What's going on, man?
No, nothing much. I just got up early and then went for a walk and recorded a video. Like, there's a certain vegetable I wanted to mention. Like, sweet potatoes?
I'm on this live. Oh, you trying to do your food, ain't it? Okay, I'm gonna get out here a little bit. Yeah. My bad, my mama called. I gotta do something for her in a little bit. I got a little bit more time before I get off.
You're good. Like, do you like sweet potatoes? Like, you eat sweet potatoes like those vegetables, right?
Yeah.
So like one thing I noticed is I did research about them and they shouldn't be cooked. Like they're best like eaten raw because that's what's special about them. Because normal potatoes they could be very toxic if they're raw. But the sweet potatoes they could be eaten raw because they don't get toxic. So that's what they were prized for back then. Like that's why they were like this popular like fruit. I'm a vegetable.
I know. I had bought some doggone potatoes from Walmart, and them bitches had went putrid. They like started leaking like white nasty shit, and I had just bought them. So from that day forward, I bought no produce from Walmart ever. I just get the snacks from there. Now I don't even want to get shit from there. These motherfuckers are corrupt. But
yeah, Walmart they're crazy. Like
yeah.
I'd rather my chances with Aldi's than anywhere else.
Yeah.
Because they're the sister store to Trader Joe's. They do have a good amount of organic stuff if you look carefully for it.
Yeah, I got Aldi's right up the street because I shop at for my fruit or HEB for the
or farmers market. And for me, if I don't see the animal, I'm not buying the meat.
All I know is
show me the damn cow. Show me the cow and then cut a piece for me.
That cow is imaginary. You seen the videos? You seen the videos
Right now,
though?
I am pescatarian, so
Oh yeah.
I eat what swims.
Oh yeah. Motherfucking I'm from Louisiana, so I love seafood in the first place. But I don't eat any beef, pork, chicken, or turkey, none of that shit.
What's your favorite fish to eat, Obsidian?
Right now, it's mussels. It's a shellfish because
My favorite is catfish and trout.
Catfish and who?
Yeah,
Trout.
I'm not messing with no catfish.
If
I
they're
can,
clean,
I'll have sea bass. They're really good.
yeah, the catfish. Like if they're clean, like if you catch them from like a clean place, they're very very good and healthy.
Oh yeah, you catch your own. That's what's up.
Yeah, I'm good on that. I'm a trained chef. I'm not trying to take nothing in and cut the head off, and it's 10 minutes later still looking at me while it's being fried.
That could happen because those things are tough. Gar meat, it has a lot of taste. Like it's very very tasty, naturally without seasoning. But it's so hard to cut into because the scales like are like knife proof. It's like
yeah, that's okay.
I cut through it once or twice and then I never did it again because it tasted so good, but like they're just their teeth cut my hand or scales cut my hand, like they're crazy.
No, I'm cool. I'm happy with a piece of mackerel if I have to.
Macaroni could always be made naturally.
No, a mackerel. Hold on 1 second.
Oh, mackerel.
You been practicing?
Yeah, I have.
That's good.
I'm always. Last night I was like in a very deep meditation. Like I didn't sleep until 3 a.m. And although I woke up early, I didn't sleep until 3 a.m. But I was in a deep meditation, conscious the whole time. Like, and then I literally reawaken a very powerful energy.
Hell yeah, man.
There's a whole story behind it. So I've told you before that my energy resides over yin, like dark energy. Like before I had this certain power where like I had this certain power which allowed me to like just do crazy some insane things like I used to shake the system with this. So like there would do you know the Reaper, like the Reaper god? When I got to a certain point with my like dark energy got so condensed that like I could use a spell that's associated with him. And like ever since I went through the trials or price or whatever, I couldn't use it like for a year and a half. Like because my body was just like recovering from whatever nonsense I had to go through. So like and now I recovered and now like I did the shadow work over time. And now I could use that same exact spell and I could use it wisely. I know the system deeply. I know the system deeply and I know what to strike. So it's like it warps reality. It's like my hand like my energy becomes a siphon and I could slice like a whole city in half. That's how I picture it in my mind. Then something bad happens like the next day because it slices reality, the future, the life force, everything. Like it's a very dangerous spell. And I just feel happy because I've been needing that because there's people I gotta protect. There's chosen I gotta.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but I just feel happy because I tapped in so like deeply that I just awakened that like power.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, like
I'm glad you learned how to wield your power wisely.
yeah, because back then I was back then like I remember I was at my I remember how powerful it was because I remember I was at my so I learned it when I was in Mass. I learned it a month before I came to Nebraska. And then when I came to Nebraska, my parents don't like me. I'm the black sheep. They don't like me because I'm awake and right. And the funny thing was just because I was mad, I used that spell on them. And then my mom and my sister they went homeless. It's not like they didn't deserve it, but I did it just because to just so like I could be safe. I used that, and then I went to sleep. I used that spell and went to sleep. Next day, they were gone out the house.
Damn.
And then it was like a spiritual warfare. It was crazy how much like damage that one strike did, and I used it because I was mad. Then I used it a couple more times, and then it opened doorways I was not able to like close. It opened doorways that I became like shocked when I found out I had to walk through. So yeah, it's then when like I went homeless like when I was 17 and I went to jail or whatever, like that's the trials, and I was not able to use that like former energy, that power I had until now. Did the shadow work? It's amazing.
It is amazing, man. I'm glad because people think that when you say something about being dark or dark energy, you're talking about something evil. But it's balance, baby. You can't the light
They have no idea. They have no idea. To me, evil is a good thing because it's above negativity, and this is a negative. There's a lot of negativity in this world. And if I ever mention what I've been through, I say because I'm proud. I say it with honor. I don't complain or vent. It's good I've been through. But like there's kids that are like like suffering because of the system. So actually, hate is a good thing because it's awakened from love. Hate comes from love. If you love yourself enough, you're gonna do very destructive things to assure your safety. If you love the children enough, you're gonna tear the system apart. Like eventually, just to make sure that children are safe. Hate comes from love. They don't exist without each other. So I have a lot of hate in my heart because I have a lot of love for myself and for the chosen.
You know, it's weird. I hear you talking, and there's something that I just cannot. There's something about you that it's really peculiar.
What does
When you
peculiar
spoke
mean?
earlier, what does peculiar mean?
Yeah, I have bad vocabulary.
Strange.
Strange. I mean, it isn't clear to everyone. So I don't doubt that's strange. That's strange to me.
I don't think that's a bad like a bad assessment because we are chosen ones are a peculiar people. We are a bit strange.
Anomaly. We are
Yeah, I
anomaly.
know, but when he said something, I heard his voice morph.
All right, Mr. Marshall.
Hey, Marshall, thank you for following me. I heard his voice morph. I heard something shadow him. So you need to be mindful of what it is that you absorb.
Do you
Because yes, you say
do you
that.
think I'm not mindful? Like,
Excuse me?
do you think I'm not mindful of what I absorb?
I mean, if you want to choose to absorb those types of things, then okay, cool. But I can hear something piggybacking on you.
So you said you saw a shadow cast over me when I spoke like a shift. You're not wrong. That is a shadow. My certain emotions became like a shadow. When I speak about something that has to do with my purpose and my reason being here, it always carries different types of energies, and 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 um and like I'm gonna call her goddess, the host of her. Oh, she understands this, and she didn't like mention it because she could see clearer. She could see clearly, like, and there's others who might be chosen, might not be chosen, who can't see clearly enough to actually like understand people like me.
Understand what? People like you. So
Because if you
are you
understood, you wouldn't
indicating
be
that I wouldn't
questioning.
be able to? Excuse me?
I said if you did understand, you wouldn't be questioning. If you fully understood,
If
you
I fully understood you, I wouldn't be questioning it with my first conversation having with you. Okay.
I mean, I'm gonna give you credit because you do have sharp intuition and analyzation. You were able to point out like the shift that I had, and you said it's a shadow,
I knew
which
that
was
from the
right.
very first time. When I very first heard you, I already felt something on you.
You think it's something negative?
He's got something piggybacking on him. Mm-hmm.
You got some piggybacking on you, y'all? You think?
Mm-hmm.
I always have fury. That's something that that never really leaves me. I see it as a good thing. I'm always on edge. I'm always tapped in. Like when at certain moments I unleash that fury, but if I'm not unleashing it, I'm always holding it. That's how my life is, and that,
No,
that
it's
fury
something
carries
else.
darkness.
There's something else that he's got piggybacking on him. Hold on. What is that?
By the way, I'm not trying to become the center of attention here. No disrespect, but
You don't have to be. I'm just trying to
like
make sure that.
I came here to say to just say hi and just just have respect because for the chosen.
Uh-huh.
This is interesting. We I know that we all on our own our own journey here. Now our journey is not gonna be the same.
No, it's not.
I I was on I don't know. I want to see to get to be awkward or whatever. I don't know about to feel uncomfortable.
Oh, I'm perfectly comfortable.
Yeah, I didn't mean to like disrespect you, Obsidian. Also, if you got that from me, I didn't mean to.
I did get that from you,
You
but
you you did.
I don't have to acknowledge what it is that you feel about me. I'm way too old in order to let young people try and impose on me how they feel. It has nothing to do with me. It has everything to do with you. So I
I'm
mean, it's one.
it's not that like it's what it said with anyone. I learned to always be on the chase. It either comes from respect for that person or respect for myself. Because some like to linger on it.
It doesn't have to be that way.
Because
You're young and your ego is high and you have a point
nah,
to
my
make.
ego died. My ego
You're
my
saying what you're saying? Okay.
I like to. What I was gonna say is I like to get to the chase and not linger on the exterior of something. Because you said you noticed something strange about me, and I said, yeah, there is something, there is something. There's fury in me. There's darkness in me, and I got to the chase. I wasn't trying to be disrespectful or none. I just like that's because it's respect, If it was someone I didn't trust, if it was any person I met, and any random person, especially non-awakened, I would just play them. I would just play them like cars. I would just lie to them. But I didn't do that to you. I told you straight up, like what's going on. And my ego died a long time ago. Weak ego does not last long. If you got a path of a warrior, a path of a chosen, so my ego happened to die.
What you think about ego death?
It's
But
it's
like,
it's
I
it
want
just
you.
it
I
kind of
want
it kind of scares me how some people like live a full life without their ego dying. They still have this ego, this illusion. It kind of scares me. It doesn't really scare me, but it just creeps me out because it scares me to think if I had my ego before, like the ego I used to have of thinking I was untouchable, being like so outrageous, like the way I used to be, if I stayed like that my whole life, that scares me. Now that my ego is dead, that kind of creep. It's like I just think like everything that's happened to like destroy that ego. It took a lot to destroy that ego. It took so much. It nearly pushed me to unalivement. So it just I'm so thankful. I don't care that I suffered. I'm so thankful. I grown. I didn't suffer. I was grown.
Nah, okay. So, Obsidian, I know some people have different thoughts on ego death. So I was going to see what Obsidian thought about. Do you have any opinions about ego death?
I have no opinion on it.
Okay. I know my ego. I mean,
I think there's a difference between pride and ego.
Yeah. Yeah, I know a lot of people throw the word ego around on this app when someone's talking about something and they don't like it, then they will say you and your ego. So that term has become watered down and misused a lot. Not that I'm saying that y'all misuse it, but I'm saying I get it.
It does get misused a lot. I don't think ego is a bad thing. I think weak ego is a bad thing. I really think weak ego is a bad thing, but ego never goes away. Even after you go through ego death, you will grow a new pride, new ego. If eventually, even if that one dies, you will grow another one. That's what growing is. That's what growing is. Ego and pride does not go away. If that's gone, then really it's uh, how do I say, you have to be authentic. You have to be authentic. That that's of all. You have to be authentic. So ego is always gonna be there.
Yeah.
For me, ego is feeling that you have to prove yourself. When you don't feel that you have to prove yourself or, continue on a theme, that's fine. I'm sure
Even now,
I think that, one could be sure-footed in their life and not be egotistical.
yeah, part of being in peace is putting that stuff to the side and just because peace is not happiness. Peace is different from all those things. I've only found peace in like the darkest moments when my it was so dark that my own shadow left me. Like my physical shadow left me. It's crazy. When you close the lights, you won't see your own shadow. Same with life. Whatever power you have, whatever pride, whatever energy you have, that's how ego dies. It leaves you. It makes you face things because there's nothing there to hide behind. That's how my ego died. The only reason why I was being straight up earlier is because I felt like I did something wrong like last week. And what I mean by that is, I was in this live, and then there were people also saying they noticed something strange about me. Then they were saying I'm possessed by something, but by a demon. I said no, honey, just my presence. Oh, maybe I am, but but I was telling them, and I became the center of attention. I
So
didn't like
this is
that.
not the first time that somebody has picked up that you have something strange, and this is not the first time that somebody has mentioned it in the live. So this is not the first time that you reacted accordingly.
And
And
I'm
I'm
at,
peculiar for saying it or stating it. I just felt something when you came up. But you know what? I am okay with where it is that I am. And I thank you so much, Goddess, for allowing me time up here. I am very grateful for you sharing your energy with me and sharing what you know and enlightening me with your presence and showing me those things that you do. It's been remarkable. I appreciate you.
I appreciate you too.
Yeah, you have a
And I
cool
look
name. You
forward
have a
to
cool
seeing
name,
you
by the
again
way.
soon, Goddess. Excuse me?
You have a cool name, by the way.
I know.
I ordered some obsidian. You know, snowflake obsidian. I ordered like a ring of it, and it's like arriving like next month, and I'm like waiting. It's like gonna be like kind of
Obsidian is not for everybody.
the reason I chose it because I chose a snowflake specifically because it's more balanced. It's more balanced, and it's cool. It's magma. It's cooled down magma. So like so
I
I
know
chose
what
that.
obsidian is. I have the piece in front of me. I sleep with obsidian. I have silver sheen obsidian, black obsidian, rainbow obsidian, gold obsidian, green
Wow.
obsidian, and I also have mahogany obsidian.
Come on now.
Wow, that's
I sleep with
amazing.
it. I sleep on the truth. If I was in the 1800s, I would be asleep with a sword above my bed. I think you got the wrong one.
That's what's up. I just think obsidian. It's interesting how obsidian was once like lava. It was like burning hot, and then like now it's cooled down, and like I'm gonna be able to wear it. I think that's why I chose it because I think that would like match the type of person I am. Like it's finally cooled down, and since it's snowflake, you know, there's